Welcome family. We are going to look at a question from math paper 1. This question is coming from the topic of circle theorem. Now circle theorem may seem to be hard to some people, and others it may be simple. Now to those people that may face challenges under this topic, you can't understand or answer this topic if you have not understood the properties associated with these angles. Then not only are we supposed to just focus on the properties, there are also things that you are supposed to know, like if you are given an isosceles triangle, how to treat such. Then if you are given an equilateral triangle, right angle triangle. So there are other principles that are not on this topic that you must know for you to fully understand. Now let's read through the question. In the diagram below, P, Q, R, S, and T lie on a circle, and TQ is equal to TR. So this point is very important. PR and TS are parallel. These also 2 points are very important. Then the angle TQ is equal to 7 degrees and angle TRP is equal to 20 degrees. So let's look at the first angle. So find question A, angle RTQ. So the RTQ, the R is the origin, then our Q is our final point. So the T represents the angle that we are looking at. So let me see if I can draw the line. So I'm beginning from R, then going to T, then going to Q. So this angle formed by these two lines is what we are trying to solve here. Now let's first remove angle TQR, not angle but triangle TQR. So I'm going to write it like this. Right. So we are going to put our Q on this point, then our R here. We'll have T. Then these small lines represents that the RT and TQ, these two lines are equal to each. Then on this point Q, we are given 70. So now, what are we supposed to do? So whenever you have such a triangle where two sides are equal, you need to remember that you are dealing with an isosceles triangle. So an isosceles triangle says that the base angles are equal. Since there is a 70 here, then also there should be a 70. Then how can we find this angle? So let's just put x here. So x plus 70 plus another 70 must equal to 180 according to the sum of angles in a triangle. Then we have x plus the sum of these two numbers will give us 140. Then we are going to shift our 140 to the right side, leaving us x is equal now 180. So the positive will change into negative. So 180 minus 140 will give us 40 degrees. So at this point we have 40 degrees. So this is our final answer. And as you can see, the concept that we have used is the concept of isosceles triangle, which may not be part of the properties. So if you don't know this concept, then this topic may be a challenge. All right, we move on to angle R. So R, AC, T. Right, so first let me put some points. Okay, so I'll put this is point 1. So this vertex is touching the circumference, point 1, point 2, point 3, point 4. And we have these 4 sides. So the first side, second side, third side, 4 sides. So what are we forming? We are forming a cyclic quadrilateral. So we have a property that states that opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral adds up to 180. So the angle here is 70. The angle that is missing on S is the angle that if we are to add with the 70 will give us the 180. Now how can we find this angle? right? So let's use again x. So this time we'll say x represents a number that we don't know plus the 70 that we are given must add up to 180. So to simplify, whenever you are given a cyclic quadrature, you subtract the given angle, then you have the opposite angle. So 180 minus 70 will give us 110. So this is the angle at this point. So we have a 110 degrees. Then we move on to angle TRS. So TRS. So this angle is what we want this time. So how can we find this angle? So remember, these two lines are parallel to each. So if these two lines are parallel to each, the angle here plus the angle here must add up to 180. Let me see if I can redraw. So it's like this. So the angle at this point plus the angle, let's say this is angle x, then angle y. So x plus y must add up to 180. So that's the concept that we are going to use since these two lines are parallel. Now remember, this angle here we are given. So what angle is this one? We say this is 110. So now we are going to subtract 180 minus 110. So this angle, the O angle, is 70. Now 70, we just need this part. This is the only that we. So 70 is the O angle minus this 20 will give us 50 as our angle. So this is how we can answer a question like this. So my advice is that you master the properties, and not only that, you need to look at the properties away from the theorem properties. Properties like if two lines are parallel, if you have an isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, what are you supposed to do? So those information may be of help. So thank you so much.